Hi guys, so today I'm going to make some freezer meal, and it all started because I made lasagna and I had no idea that in that box there was going to be 26 sheets. So I had so many left and I needed to do something with it.
And since it's just the two of us, I already have 2 pans like this lasagna in my freezer, and I think about 16 sheets left. So I figured I'd just have in the freezer with all my veggies. I did my Alfredo sauce, and I broke a couple pieces of lasagna because and I had some smoked ham. I'm just gonna add that here, and I will open my bag of. I did my Boursin cheese to this, and I got the garlic and herb. It's so good, and I think this is going to be perfect. It's not as heavy as like a regular lasagna. Be nice and fresh. Just something fun to make. I got, I think, 2 layers, and I topped it up with some more Alfredo sauce, and I had a little bit of Italian blend cheese, and I also added this cheddar on top. And one meal done. I just have to wrap this one, and then I'll move on to. I wanted to say, like, you can totally make this like a lot more and just do it for a family of 4, but since it's just the 2 of us, this will be plenty for us with a nice salad. On days where I'm super busy, I can put that in the oven, and this feels more like kind of spring, the veggies and everything's light and the ham in it. I think that's perfect. My second one, I'm using a coastal blend. I'll show you. And this has edamame, carrots, corn, and broccoli. I think something else, but I am adding some herb salt and the rest of my Boursin cheese. And I already broke a couple of lasagna sheets at the bottom, and just add the cheddar in between the layers. My second freezer meal is ready. Also, I love knowing that I have something vegetarian in the freezer that I can just pop in, and it's just really nice. And this is going to be so good with the bits of pasta in it and loads. You can totally use this as a side. Like, you can grab a roast chicken at the grocery store, use it as a side, or have this in a big salad. This is probably how I'm going to have it. Just pop that in. Freezer meal is going to be this potato bake that you could have as a main dish, or you can have it as a side. And I had some leftover bacon, some potatoes, and onion, the leftover broccoli, to put that in there and season it with some herb, garlic, salt, and some heavy cream. And I'm going to add some heavy cream to this, but then I remembered I had this can of mushroom soup, and usually I do not do the can of mushroom soup, can of chicken soup, because it's so much easier to just make my own, and it's so much healthier. I had this one, and this one has a lot of really simple, clean ingredients. So I added that and a bit of milk, and this is what my side dishes look like. I actually got 2 out of this. It looks really good. I added the garlic, the onion, the bacon, potatoes, and leftover broccoli. Also, this is supposed to be a side dish, so I'm not hoping for leftovers. Like, I will take one of those out, like a protein, another veggie, a salad, and that. Because I hate when you don't have enough food. I always want a lot of food. This is what it looks like. I'm getting ready to pack everything. And my last one is going to be some meatloaf, and I'm going to cook it in some mini muffin tin and kind of freeze it individually. So handy. And if I just want to bite, I can just grab one, put it in a sandwich, in a roll, have it for lunch, dinner, salad. I mean, it's just so I'm going to put all that food away in the freezer and then start on my meatloaf. This is very exciting. I'm like really looking forward to having all those meals in the freezer. This is how I make my meatloaf, guys. I have 1 pound of ground beef, and this is 90-10, so it's very lean. I have 1 egg. I had a couple shallots, and I have full clove of garlic grated, breadcrumb, some onion mushroom soup mix, some cheese, ketchup, bacon, and I went in the garden and I had some parsley and chive and herb salt. That's pretty much how I make my meatloaf. You just mix everything up, and usually I would wrap it in bacon if I'm cooking a whole loaf, but since I'm doing individual, I just diced the bacon and just mix everything. I forgot to say lots and lots of black pepper. I usually like a lot of black pepper when I'm cooking meat, so. And it's super lean and it's so good. And usually this is my regular one, and I have an Italian style to make also. And this one has prosciutto. I wrap it in prosciutto, and instead of cheddar cheese, I usually add Parmesan cheese. And pretty much everything is the same other than the mushroom. I do add the Italian breadcrumb, and I add a lot more onion. I mean, I just have to make it for you guys. But it's really loaf in their mini muffin tin. They're so cute. I know a lot of people like to add like sugar and ketchup on top, but I like it better when it's inside mixed up with the meat. It just tastes really good. If you definitely should. So I honestly don't know how long this is gonna take in the oven. I figured I'll just put it in at 350 for 20 minutes and then check and see how they look. But they're perfect. They will be for, you know, just bites or little sandwiches or even dinner. Honestly, I'm debating now because I was going to make pasta and spaghetti squash for dinner. Maybe I might just have some meatloaf. Here they are. Cheese melted. I had a little bite of this. So it did take about 20 minutes at 350 to cook. That's convection. So I just have to let them cool, and then I can put them in the... I mean, it's so good. You should, if you don't make anything from any of the freezer meal that I've shown you, make the meatloaf. It's really, really good. I love a good meatloaf. And then I kind of, after trying it, made me wonder why it took me so long to make meatloaf again. Well, thank you for watching, guys, and I hope that you like my little freezer meal adventure. I know it wasn't a lot, but at least it's some different ideas. I would only... Oh wow, it's storming outside. You can hear that? It's going crazy. So I would only make freezer meal that would work for Cliff and I, because, you know, it's just the two of us. So I don't make freezer meal that we're not big on eating. Just kind of like make whatever you like to eat and put in the freezer. It doesn't have to be like the same old thing that, you know, that other people make. I just make what you guys next time, and I hope you enjoyed the video.